Hello and welcome, this is Arcane and this is Dungeons & Dragons Online. Welcome to the Highlands. Today we are doing a session with these lovely and intelligent, smart people. So let's go here for a kind of a round the table introduction. Each one just introduce himself like briefly and his character. Let's do that with how you are put in role in Discord chat. Like the orders, first one in the chat room. That'd be you, Active Router.
Hey, active router. I'm playing D&D for about a year. This is one of my first times on Roll20, and the character I'm playing is Uther Vilax, a Goliath fighter.
Okay, so Biohazard.
Well, I've been playing Dungeons and Dragons for not for long. I'm quite new to the game. I had my fair share of the games on the Roll20 though. My character is an half-elven bard named Loki Frows, a mischievous bard basically.
Okay, Ronald.
Hello, I'm Ron McDonald, and I played D&D as a kid. This is my first game on D20, but I'm stoked. And I'm playing a Dragonborn Paladin named Yorgo Kremtas.
Okay. Anyway, so in this campaign is set in a fictional homebrew world called the Highlands. The reason it's called like that because the entirety of this planet is basically just one giant continent. Other places exist, of course, but they are too small to be categorized as continent. Our players will start in a small town called Crossroad, right here. This town is really famous for being one of the towns that hold a adventurer guild hall. Now you guys have made an application to join the guild. You have been tested. There was nothing like much. Basically you choose what you are tested in. If you're like a fighter, you can test yourself against a instructor with a sword and shield, stuff like that. If you are a wizard or a magic user, you are told to just cast like one level 0 level 1 spells. Their standards are pretty low, but because of last winter, which was really long and bad for you, you decided to take these jobs as adventurers. Now you applied to the guild, like I said, and you passed the tests. Now, the guild told you that they need to treat your applications, the paperwork, because a lot of people had the same idea because, like I said, winter was bad and a lot of people lost their jobs. Now, the guild told you to wait a couple of days or 3 days, something like that, in a inn. You are sitting in there. By the way, I gave you 150 gold to buy your equipment, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Yep.
whatever you have left after buying your equipment, you have now 0. You have nothing.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I should have bought that shield.
Yeah. So as of now, you just
Take my 5 gold, please. I spend all my money on items and equipment.
Yeah. So because you just spend your last copper pieces, I'm not gonna say even gold, on your last meal on this inn and one night. You're basically now broke.
No.
You don't have a job, and you're probably gonna be sleeping the next week or so in outside or just hunting for small games to feed yourself.
Oh, okay.
So now you're sitting in this inn, and a individual walks in. It's a one dwarf who is dressed really well, accompanied with a gnome holding this really rather large book. It's actually, this book is basically as large as this gnome. He's just strapped it in his back.
Oh. Are we all in the room together?
Yeah, they're together. You see also 2 men walk in, accompanying these two. They're on full plate. These plates look really expensive. Also, their weaponry look really expensive. Now, this dwarf kind of climb up and stand on a table and start yelling. Hear me, adventurers, brave one, brave man, brave woman. I am Gold Seeker of the clan Gold Seeker. I need brave men and women to accompany on a road trip to a town up north of here. I don't have a lot of men, and I hear that the road is extremely dangerous and goblins have been sighted. I do not wish to lose myself, my equipment, and my stuff or my men to these little pests. So I'm gonna need you to accompany me. Of course, you will be paid. If you are interested, please talk to my associate here. He points at the gnome. You will sign the small contract. You will be going to be paid. All information are to be asked of for him. Have a good day, please. And he says, "Can I just step down?" To two men in full plate accompany him out. The gnome just take a seat on a table, put his book, and just open it. He was really struggling with that book.
Okay.
He just look at you. Now.
I'll.
He just look at everyone. No. Please don't rush, or please just form a line. We have plenty of places. We need a lot of men and women to accompany us.
Well, you kind of messed up because we're only men here, but I'll walk
I am
up.
a woman. No,
You don't know
Oh,
that.
oh, never mind.
my character is a female.
Oh, okay. So I'll walk up to him and I'll ask first to him, are we paid a percentage of cost or a percentage of our gold now up front?
Yes, you get 5 gold. You get paid 10 gold a day. Also, we take care of your food.
Oh, okay. What town are you traveling to?
It's up north here. It's in the free people land. I do hate that place, but still, a job is a job.
How many
Well,
days travel?
I will cut their talk and I will just go like, well, you got me at the 10 gold a day part. I would like to apply.
Okay, just sign here. He just when he opened the book, you see the writing starting to appear on it.
Cool.
Yeah, so the writings of this this contract just randomly just appear. They don't. It looked like some kind of a tablet of a modern age, our word tablet. Just the words are just kind of appearing there from thin air. He didn't write anything or any stuff like that.
Do I know the language, right?
You speak common, so I assume
Yeah,
you're not,
alright.
and you're not a barbarian, right?
No, I'm not.
So you can read and write.
All right, great. All right, I will trust you with the invisible ink, so I will sign it.
I'll look at the gnome. That's actually because like magic's really like not very common anymore here. I'll just look at him and be like, "No, this is a pretty magic book. It's kind of odd that you have to pay us, like random adventurers, to come in. Couldn't you have hired other people to come in?"
Well, we went to the guild hall to, let's just say, acquire appropriate help, but they said they are too busy fighting some dragon or some orcish horde or something like that, and they told us to come here to I'm just gonna say the bottom of the barrel. No offense.
Okay. So how many days travel is it?
It should be if we have no problem, if the weather is good, 7 days.
Okay, I'll sign.
I'll quietly sign after him. Just nothing to say.
Okay, so he give when you sign, he give you 5 golds. He told you that Gold Seeker, Mr. Gold Seeker, like his men well fed, he actually paid for your dinner and your rooms at the inn.
Nice. For no extra charge, I look at the no like for no extra charge.
To now look at you and say, Mr. Gold Seeker is the most powerful and rich man on this side of the continent. He can afford paying some extra for. He just kinda give you this look. He just from head to toe and right back up, just like he can afford you.
Okay. I'm looking very distrustingly at someone who can just pay like all of us.
I'm gonna stop you here. Who's the bard between you four?
I am.
Okay, so this is common knowledge because you're a bard and you have this kind of bardic knowledge thing. Goldseeker is a member of the clan Goldseeker, which is a member of a bigger clan called the Iron Fist clan, which basically the Dwarven Empire. He's basically, let's just say, their minister of finance. This guy is really powerful and really rich.
All right, I will put one of my arm to the one who is discussing, and I'll just like, go like, oh, come on, be relaxed a bit, it will be fine.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I question like why the richest person on this side of the continent will hire very basic adventurers.
Like I said,
Time is bad, dude. Time is bad, and we are not basic adventurers, please.
Yeah. All right. And like Goliath like looks at everyone, just looks at the gnome like confused and like kind of worried. All right.
Anyway, he told you that you will start packing up and leaving early at dawn. So if you want to do anything right now in the inn, because it's basically like 5 p.m., 6 p.m. The sun is starting to set.
Sure. Look at everyone else like, well, Goldseeker paid for room, board, and food. So anyone want to get some ale?
Yeah.
And I start heading down to the bar that I assume is in this inn.
Yeah.
No. I will just cheerfully sit down and say like, food, bring me food.
I'll walk next to him and I'll hail the barkeep.
Yeah.
I'm retired in my room.
Also, we're not the only ones who were hired. There's other people because they're not essential to the story. They don't matter for now.
Okay. Actually, I'll look around and start talking to people. How many other people were hired by Goldseeker?
Including you, about 10.
10?
Yep.
I'm an ex-mercenary. I should know the Free People lands. And do I know the town that we're traveling to?
Yep, it's
Can I
basically
guess
at the
the name?
border. It's called Hagglefront. It's basically on the border. It's called Hagglefront.
Okay.
And
Do I know like if that area is like heavily infested with goblins?
as of late,
10
yes.
seems like a lot of people.
Yeah, as of late, yes. It's news of goblin invasions have been spreading like wildfire.
No, great. And I'm just looking at everyone. I'm assuming that like so many, like not us, but like the unnamed red shirt NPCs are gonna die. Like, oh great. I'll turn to the barkeep and just say, "Can I have the strongest thing you're having?" And just look like very worried at like what's about to happen.
Yeah, the barkeep is a woman, a lot of large women. She look really strong.
Mhm.
She say, "I have one thing that could kill you. Do you want to tempt fate?"
I'm like 8 foot tall. I'm a Goliath. I just kind of look at her. Is she like a human?
Yeah, she's basically as your height.
Oh god. Yeah, I'll look at her and say like, surprise me. Sure, what happens? Sure.
Looky, we have a brave one here, boys. She bring she bring this like small barrel. This barrel is just like just bigger than a mug, like a tanker, bigger than a tanker.
Okay.
She opened it the
It's
moment
like a cask.
No? Yes.
It's like a cask.
Yeah. She opened it, and the moment she does that, you smell this really powerful smell. It's basically like ammonia and acid.
Okay. So I'm just like, it's like a really like high proof whiskey. Okay.
Worse than that.
I'll look into it. What does it look like?
She put a small glass in front of you, like a shot glass. It's made of glass, and she poured a small sip of it. This liquid is pitch black.
Okay.
and
All
some of it just drop around the glass, and it's kind of start bubbling because it's starting to like to eat in the wood in the counter.
okay. I'll grab the shot and down it. Just one go.
Okay, give me a constitution check.
All right. That'll be 18 plus con, so that's plus
Roll for it.
2.
You didn't roll.
20.
You didn't roll.
Huh?
You didn't roll.
Oh, I have a thing here that I'm rolling on.
I don't know. Use roll 20. There's like an icon. Look like a dice
Okay.
on the right. Or just type something like this. Use slash
roll 1d
1d.
roll space 1d20.
Oh, okay. I'll just hit.
Okay, what's the constitution?
9, 10, 11. It's gonna be plus 2 if it's a check, not save, so it's 11.
11.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you pass out. Like you just like drop on the counter.
Okay.
You just like face flat on the counter and just like collapse.
Great.
She's
Okay.
like, she just look at you and just start laughing. Ha! And she kind of pour like a small shot for herself, and she take it herself. She seemed fine.
Seems fine.
Yeah.
Just a really high. Okay. Can I? Well, here's something that was like, well, can I like attempt to wake up at all, or am I just knocked out? I just can't.
You can't, but if someone try to,
Mm-hmm. So I'm like,
I will just like look at it and look at her like, is he poisoned?
maybe
am I poisoned?
she look at you and said, maybe this stuff is made of scorpion tails.
Oh. Okay.
Oh. I will just like look closer.
Like check her breathing.
You wanna like?
But like, does it just pass? I'm talking with the bartender right away. I'm like, should we just leave him here?
Of course not. He's just blocking the way for customers. Take your friend away from here.
All right. I will try to carry him to.
You mean
like
drag him?
350 pounds.
Yeah, that's why I am saying that I will try.
Okay.
I have 8 strength.
Oh no.
You don't
What
have
can
to.
go wrong?
Actually, you don't have to. You just have to drag him, and that's gonna take a lot of time, but you'll succeed eventually.
Yeah, right. And as I do it, I will just mumble like, there once was a man who was brave, made a stupid choice to drink that ale. And like,
I'm like trying to I'm like passed out. I'm like trying to open my eyes, but like I'm just so inebriated, like from a shot. I'm like, oh god.
Yeah, it's
I just
like
can't open my eyes at this point.
that. Basically, felt like drinking piss and munching on a cactus at the same time.
It's like syrupy, like it like stuck to my tongue at this point.
Yeah. It's basically like a thick syrup, like maple syrup. It's basically like that.
It's like molasses. Oh god. So I assume like by the time I've gotten like pulled up and like I've woken up
Yeah.
at some point after like a couple of hours, I'll like look around. I'll just sigh. I'll look around. I have like a water skin. I'll just drink the water skin until like I wash out the taste.
You're gonna need more than one water skin.
Okay. Okay. So I'll in light of making a fool out of myself, I don't really care. But I'll walk back down to the bar and just ask for an ale at this point.
Smart choice, boy. She just put you one, and she gave it to you and said, on the house, because, well, you are kind of brave. Stupid, but brave.
Well, you always enjoy testing your luck. I'll just drink the ale, and I'll talk to the barkeep. I'll ask about Gold Seeker and if he normally actually goes and like hires a lot of adventurers for something like this.
She look at you and why she kind of cleaning a mug. Not only adventurous, sometimes some pretty ladies.
Well, that's normally expected. He's a dwarf at this point. But I look around. It's like there's like 10 people here. There's over 10 people he's hired. You don't hire that many people if you want like a small group just going through a town or a city.
Yes, he kind of overprotective. You know, dwarves, they don't trust a lot of people and they don't trust anyone easily. So security is his primary objective.
I'll look around. Are like the 10 other like about more or less the other people? Are they like heavily armored? Like are they like really prepared to fight, or are they just like travelers? Like
Nah.
just for like basic protection.
Basic protections. One of them, I would say the most armored one of them is wearing a scale mail.
Okay.
Most others just leather armor.
What are they packing? Like anything like vastly like expensive weapons? Are the two people in plate mail still here? The people that
No.
walked in with Goldseeker?
No, they walked out with him. He's kind of a. They look like his personal bodyguards.
I'll look the barkeep again. It's like, Goldseeker hired those two people in plate mail. I would assume like if he could hire those people, you could hire more of those.
She look at you and say, "Boy, are you stupid? Because those shiny little men over there are very attractive, if you know what I mean. He doesn't want attention. 10 people like you, very expendable, not very expensive. What's 10 people for him? Those probably you don't even make as much as one of those two make in an entire year."
That's true. I wouldn't. But why would he have them in the first? I'm just like looking off in the distance, just like thinking about it, and I was like, sorry to waste your time. And can you bring me something to eat, please? May you please? Sorry.
Okay, I have roasted chicken, roasted beef, some fish, and eggs.
Well, Goldseeker's paying for it, so I'll have all of them.
You got it? She kind of give you a
Alright.
wink, and she's like, she go in the back for a moment, and you hear kind of a kitchenware cracking and slamming each other, and let's just say 15 minutes later, she come in with a giant plate. There's like fish in there, it's fried. There's roast chicken legs. There is some roast beef, but not a lot as much as those three as other two, and some boiled eggs.
I'll hail for 2 more tankards of ale, and just start drinking and eating. All the while, just thinking about how horribly this will go.
She probably would. Anyway, so it's now pitch dark outside, and you should all sleep since you have a really early morning.
Yeah, after I eat and I've drunk a little bit, I'll go up to my room and just go to bed.
Me
I
too.
retired early, anyways.
Yep.
Yeah, I just packed everything away and just prepared to go to sleep.
Yeah, I will prepare everything I will take and will sleep too.
Okay, so you all go to sleep. It's next day. You have been waked up by the gnome again. He's just
Has the gnome
going
just
around.
been sitting in the room just watching us?
No,
Or does he like break in?
No, you just kind of go to your room, separate rooms, and kind of knock on the door.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll open the door.
He said, "Back up. When leaving in about 10 minutes."
Oh, am I the only one awake, or is like we're all in the same room? I guess I wake
No,
everyone
they're
else up
separate
and
rooms.
say,
They're like really small. There's like just one bed.
"Oh, okay."
Because I woke up, because I went to sleep early, I'm up already and ready to go outside.
Okay. So outside you find the others who were hired, including you. Goldseeker has this caravan. The other two caravan with him, but the one he's riding in is plated.
Just full plate.
Yep. Completely plated. It's basically just an armored vehicle. The horses are, the dragon, the one are heavy. There are 4 horses, war horses might you add. They have this chainmail cover on them. and they look kind of they're ready to kill.
I will just
Yeah.
whistle.
Yeah, person that wants to be discreet walking through, like hires like a giant plated caravan. Really, something seems off. I'll just like turn to like the person that was whistle next to me and it's like, feel something's a little off here.
Doesn't matter.
Grunted him.
Come on, what can go wrong?
Okay, first day of traveling. As you walk to the countryside, it's now, like I said, last winter. Now you are at early spring. Some the road look kind of green. There are some patches of snow left. They are melting slowly, but it's not cold. Neither the nights fall when the nights will fall. It's not cold either. It's actually really nice. Okay, so when you move in up north, first day, nothing happened. Second day, nothing happened. And third day, nothing happened. Fourth day, you are somewhere here.
Wait, where?
Somewhere
As the
here.
days progress,
Alright,
I'm like
alright.
slowly getting like more and more worried as nothing happens.
Yeah, so everyone, give me a sec. Not this one. Give me a second. D&D. I need to look up something.
Well, I just look at like for like the past couple of days, I just look at like the other people in my group and say, I have a really bad feeling about this.
And give me a give me a perception check, everyone. On roll 20, of
Sure.
course. You see grass.
What
You
a beautiful
see-
weather!
You see grass, but with some leaves on it. And Alex kind of
Nice.
made it succeed. That's your perception. Did you guys add your bonuses?
I did it with the sheet.
Okay,
Perception check.
you don't have it?
So
Okay.
that'll be-
Yeah, but you still, in 5th edition, you add your wisdom modifier.
Yeah, I did it with the sheet. I had my proficiency added.
I'm talking
my
to
wisdom
Edwin and
modifier
Alex. I'm talking to Edwin and
Oh.
Alex. Doesn't matter, Alex
Sorry.
actually beat the dice, but this is just an information for the future, okay?
Okay.
So I have like a 7, yeah. Wait. Yeah, I have a 7. Five
Okay.
is 2.
No
Alex,
bonus, so I got 15 flat.
Alex, on the side, you see the bushes are starting to move. Rattling, not moving, rattling.
Somebody's over there. Whisper sharply.
Oh, if I hear him, I'll turn. I'll pull my halberd out. I'll pull my glaive out, sorry, and start walking slowly towards it.
You walk to the... give me a second
walk-
before. That's so I could put some stuff.
Well, where are we in the caravan? Are we behind the plated thing?
You're somewhere in the middle.
Okay, if there's anyone next to me, I'll signal, like, one of the other 10 people. I'll signal to one of them trying to go up and point it out.
I'm gonna stay in the caravan, but just keep my eye out over there.
I rolled a 2. I will just keep watching this guy.
Nice.
Yeah, this is where we take a stop here and we give you your tokens. Anyway, you are attacked by goblins. You see the new map, right?
Yeah.
On your side, your tree, the other sides are actually getting attacked by goblins, but this side is yours to protect it. One of the rangers scream, "Goblin ambush!"
Oh no!
And you see them.
I just look around and just like, oh god.
And you
okay.
scream, and you see the goblins screaming, "Yip yip 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 yip!"
So like where? So
Right.
where are they coming from? Like,
Wrong.
oh, I see them.
Yeah, there's coming from all the sides, but these 5 are coming towards you 3.
Okay.
Okay, so
Oh.
again, what's your classes or races? So I can give you.
I'm a half-elven bard,
A bard.
female.
Cool.
Female.
Gladiator, male.
Dragonborn paladin.
Give me a second, so I try to find something appropriate for you. Let's go for bard. Give me a second.
There we-
Can you use you can't use our picture probably, but like, yeah.
Well, if you want to. But for now, we'll
Yeah,
just.
that'd
For now, we'll just.
Use our portraits.
Give me a second. I'm gonna give you something generic.
Mm-hmm.
Until we figure it out, because like I said, we've been missing 1 player or like 3 players. Exactly.
Yep.
Oh.
Try to find something appropriate. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna give you this one. Okay, first, Mr. Bard. You see that?
Technically, Mrs.
Mrs. Bard.
Sweet.
That's your token. Give me a second.
Great.
Advance. Okay, controlled by me. And what's your name on Roll20?
It's all right. Let me write it to you.
And now just tell me I have this kind of drop box to see names.
It's John.
No, on Roll20 you see that things on the bottom of the screen.
Yes. I'm telling you.
It's Edwin, right?
No, I'm the Khan.
Khan, okay, that's Khan. Try to move this token.
Wait. Got. Yep.
Okay, second class, we have a Goliath, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have this
Edwin.
barbarian token. It looked kind of a roll for a Goliath.
Okay. I'm Edwin right here. So I'll attempt to move.
All right, give me a second. So I just going to give you the control of it. Edwin. Save. You will notice when you click on your token, you see these 3 orbs, right? So
Yeah.
on those bars, use the green one for your health, the blue one for your AC, and the red one for your attack modifier. Okay.
Nothing's coming up. I'm just clicking. I can move him, but like no circles are coming up.
I can see the circles.
I don't know. I click and I don't see any circles.
Let me see.
Do I have to like right? Oh, I have to right click. Okay.
Okay.
So green is health. So
Red is your attack modifier. Blue is your AC.
Okay.
Our last player is a Dragonborn, right?
Yes.
I have the 1. Doesn't matter. I'm sorry, guys, because we were taken by surprise for the loss of players.
No, not a problem.
No, it's fine.
This is going to be your token for now. I'm gonna find some really good tokens and replace these by yours, okay? Okay, you try to move it, Alex.
Oh, that's mine.
I can't move him.
You can't? It's Alex, right?
This one here, right?
This one.
Okay, so do I left click on him, right?
No, just click, hold,
No,
drag.
just-
Alex.
No, first go to the select move at the right top. You are on the distance right now.
You see something like a ruler on the left.
Yeah, okay, I see it.
Okay.
Oh, you said health, AC, and what was it?
Attack modifier.
Okay.
So roll for initiative. I'm gonna roll for
Okay.
roll d20 plus.
So 19. So I have a 21.
You see this like turn order on the left, right? Like a small screen. Put that manually. Just double click on the zero.
Sorry, I need to be right back.
Double click on the 0 and put the score you had. My goblins rolled poorly. You have only a 6.
Good.
I don't know where to input it. It's not letting me. Oh, I have it. I see. So I have a 21.
Okay, guys, roll for initiative, like I said.
I did.
Alex?
Oh, I think he had to leave for a second.
Oh, okay. Can wait.
He had a 15 though.
And no, that 15 is from
No,
the
that's
check.
15 is.
From his perception
Oh,
check.
okay.
Because he's not here, the DM shall roll for him.
Woohoo!
He rolled a 17. Well, better than the goblins. We fixed that. Okay, so Mr. Goliath, you start first. You see these 5 goblins rushing at you. Others are attacking on the side or the back.
So how are they rushing up like they're all just in a line running at me?
Not at you per se, but these one just when they ran, they saw you and they stopped. That's when the initiative was rolled.
Okay. I'll pull and ready my halberd. and I'll stand. Let's just say. So I'll stand here.
Okay, move your token there.
Which say I'll stand here,
Okay.
and I'll attack the first goblin. Make
The
an
one in
attack
front
roll.
of you. Okay, make an attack roll.
Yeah. Okay.
D20.
So that's 7 plus.
You can, when you roll D20, you can add a plus your attack modifier.
Oh, okay. So that's plus 2. So do you want me to re-roll? That's just 7 plus 2, so it's 9.
Actually, reroll for all of this. Again, when you roll for an attack, because you're a fighter, you roll your D20 plus your strength plus your proficiency modifier and any other bonus you have.
Oh, okay, so it's a plus 4. So I'll just re-roll. Oh, so 14.
You miss.
Oh, I miss with the 14.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Those are
So
well armored.
I guess I swing and I miss. So I'll
Sorry, I'm back now.
I'll just re-ready and like be prepared to strike again.
No, you can't do that. You just finished your action.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Alex. Is he back yet?
Yeah, he's here.
Yeah, hi.
Okay, so your turn.
I yell, for Bahamut, and I run at the nearest goblin.
That will be this one.
Yes.
Okay, roll for attack.
One second.
Like I said,
What's modifier 3?
modifier your strength modifier plus your proficiency.
Sorry,
So it's gonna be 8 plus 5, I think, for yours. You said it was a 3 for your strength. So
Yeah. So 13.
yeah, so 13.
Okay, so in the future, when you want to do a roll, do this: type a slash first, like a slash on the numeral keyboard. Then type like roll d20 plus whatever your modifier is, something like this, and do it be rolled automatically for you.
Okay.
Okay. I got 13.
I'm gonna give you another chance to attack.
Okay.
And that's a miss. Okay, Mr. Bard, Mrs. Bard, save these
Mr. Bard.
fools.
All right,
Both
I
of us,
will.
yeah, you see both of us miss.
Yeah, exactly. And just because of that, I will take my horn, take a deep breath, blow it, but it will not make a sound because I will cast sleep.
Okay, so sleep is a circle, right?
Yeah, I will cast it here, so it will take these 4 into the range.
Oh, wait a minute.
That's friendly
Is it
fire.
gonna... Yeah, that's friendly fire.
Yeah, but it starts from the lower health minions. I'm just hoping that goblins have lower health than our fighter and paladin.
They do, but you don't know how much, so that still pretty much counts as friendly fire. Let's see. Effects, high level. Spell, spend creature into a magical slumber roll. So roll that 5d8.
Uh,
18.
Uh-oh.
So
oh, I rolled that.
actually, all these three are asleep.
Which three are asleep? Like these three
I'm just gonna
goblins,
mark them. We see that's kind of a face there.
Yeah.
That's basically sleeping.
Okay, so 3 of them are now asleep. How long
No.
are they asleep for?
Do I have one more thing to do? Like, can I just say something?
You can say something.
Alright, you got 1 minute.
Oh, 1 minute. So
Oh, wow.
for one round, like I said, 1 round of combat is 1 minute because some spells use that.
Oh, 1 round combat's a minute. Okay.
Yeah. Actually, this is my rule.
okay.
It doesn't say something in it in the rules, but this is mine because it's actually much easier to keep track of what happened. Okay, these
Okay.
two see what happened and they're kind of furious. So one of them kind of just these two come close to you.
Okay, well, I have a reach weapon, so when they come and do about like 10, so they can be 10 feet back and I can still hit them. So when they rush in like 10 feet,
I don't think you can do that.
I'll
This is 5th edition.
no, with my reach weapon. With my reach weapon, I can. As a reaction, I can make an attack of opportunity when they enter my range.
Oh, because you have Sentinel, right?
No, because I have
Edition.
because
Let me
it's just an
check.
attack of opportunity
That's
when they
it.
enter my range. Because it's a reach weapon.
Let me check on that.
Because I'm pretty sure like an attack of opportunity just means like when they enter or exit your range.
Mhm.
And because like my weapons reach, I can reach and like hit them. I have to use my reaction, so like I can't
Yes, you
do it
can,
twice. I
but-
can only do.
Yeah, but you're going to be attacking one of them.
Yeah, I can't use both. I only have one reaction.
Right.
So okay,
So I guess it's gonna be the one that reaches me first.
this will be this one up.
Okay. So as he runs in, I'll swing with my glaive. I mean, with my halberd. Sorry. So I'll make an attack.
Okay, so roll for it. That's a miss.
Nope. Yeah.
So they're going to attack you. First attack, 19. Does that hit you?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see damage. They are equipped with a short speed. That's a d6 plus. They only have 1 in strength. Can you check again? Actually, plus 2. Oh, yes. You take 8 damage.
Okay. Okay.
Second one will try to attack. Oh, he critically fails. And because of that,
Oh.
you get, let's just say I'm a really nice person. Actually, he trip and he damage his friend near him.
Good.
His name is first
His
next one,
friends take 4 damage. And he take -1 because the tripping was really bad for him. Okay, that's end the round. These guys are starting to wake up. Now, Mr. Goliath and Mr. Dragonborn. The ones are actually the Dragonborn only. You don't get to do that, Mr. Goliath. You get an attack of opportunity. You just
Yeah,
like
I'll use my
wake in
maul.
front of you.
Yeah, why?
Mr. Goliath, if you want to be having an attack opportunity. Oh, nice. 22. Roll for damage.
One second.
Oh, that's a kill.
Nice.
That's a kill. What's your weapon?
Maul.
You have a maul.
Yep.
Okay, so you swing your maul so fast that this goblin heads kind of just explode. And tiny bits of the brain matter, skull, or whatever left of his teeth are just spraying a little bit on you. Some of it is sprayed on the Goliath, and the others, most of it on these two here. The goblin,
just like a
the
full,
goblin
like-
body is still standing over there because the body didn't realize he's dead yet, or he's missing a head.
So just like full like baseball, just like line up.
Let me say pathetic.
And he fall in front of you. He crumble on your feet. Since you did a really bad kill here, so you can like take a bonus action to do a kind of a intimidating shout and see if these people, of these goblins, could be scared.
I saw it.
Roll a d20 plus
Intimidation.
your charisma or intimidation. Anyone?
Let's see.
Yeah, if you're proficient in intimidation, should be will be proficiency and
Plus
charisma.
4.
Yeah.
Roll an intimidation. Let's see. Let's kill this one first.
So is 14 good enough?
Actually, no. They're not scared. But this one kind of decide to kind of just take a step back. Mr. Goliath, you can take a attack
Yeah.
opportunity. He's kind of
So yeah, so I'll make an attack. So
that's a hit.
hey, 20. So yeah, that'll be a swing with the glaze. So it's gonna be 1d12. D12 plus 2. Oh wait, how do I? Wait a minute, I have to recheck my modifier. So it'll be D12 plus 2. There we go. No, never mind. Yeah, still miss.
I'm gonna keep that too because again I'm nice. So that's 4.
Yeah.
Oops,
Four.
sorry.
Yeah, this guy's dead. You have a halberd, right?
Yeah.
That's decapitation.
Oh, sweet. So it's the attack of opportunity.
Yeah, you
I
still
guess-
have your turn. That's an attack of opportunity.
Sweet. So
Wait, do I have attack opportunity and then the regular attack?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can.
yeah.
Yeah, because it's turn.
and your
It's still
attack
his
of
turn.
opportunity is your reaction.
Oh, I see.
You have action, bonus action, reaction. Reaction you can take any turn as long as something enters or exits your fighting range.
Got it.
So because I have a reach weapon, I can reach multiple. I can reach one more square across. So I guess, but in lieu of my recent pain as I've just been attacked, I'll stow my halberd and pull out my shield and warhammer.
Yeah, that's gonna take about your shield and your hammer, right?
Yeah.
So that's 5 foot each of your movement speed, so that's 10.
Okay. So I'll put away my glaive and pull out that, and so 17 AC, and I'll swing at the goblin here next to me.
Okay.
Not in front of me, next to me, next
Yeah,
to the rock.
I get that.
So I'll make an attack. Sorry.
Redo
Okay.
it. Yeah, that's okay. We're all trying to learn here.
20. 20, so roll. Hey,
That's a 20. Nice.
yeah.
Plus 2, that's a little bit too low.
Oh,
So, what's your strength?
oh, sorry. My strength is. Oh, so it'd be plus 4 actually.
Oh, so
So-
that's 22.
22.
It doesn't
22.
matter, you still hit. Roll damage.
Okay, so that would be with my Warhammer. It's one-handed, so it'll be a D8 plus Dex. So it's plus 2.
Warhammer plus strength, not dex.
Oh no, it's not. It's not. It's not like a maul. It's a Warhammer.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
a versatile weapon that you can throw.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but,
you want to
but
throw it?
either even if you throw, you use strength on thrown weapons.
Oh, okay. So it's gonna be a D8. So plus proficiency plus strength. So it's plus 2 plus 2 plus 4. 4. So it's gonna be a D8 plus 4. So 11.
11. That's a kind of an overkill. Actually, you kill this goblin and you take like a chunk of his left side, upper side of his face. Now he's missing an eye and a good chunk of his skull alongside with his brain and his left ear. They fall to the ground, a bloody mess.
Okay.
Mr. Dragonborn.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna attack the one that's on the right.
Which one? Okay. Roll attack and damage at the same time, so just save time.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's a 20. Nice. Roll damage. You still have your mold, right?
Yeah.
Actually, this goblin, when he saw you kind of raising your mold or smashing, he tried to kind of escape, but he tripped, fall on the ground, and your mole finds a way through his chest. Now, he's now laying on the ground, flat on his chest, with a giant...
He's a pancake.
Basically, yes. You see his arm, something like a cartoon. Like his arms are basically still rightly proportioned, but his body is less flattened on the ground.
Nice.
All right. Oh.
Yeah, this little goblin he is now is kind of afraid for his life. Mr. Bard, you are the one who's left. Please finish that goblin
Yeah.
and put it out of his misery.
Yeah, I don't have that kind of choice. I will. Can I use my bonus action to intimidate?
Yeah.
All right. Can I like combine it with my vicious mockery?
No.
All right, I will use vicious mockery as my action, and then as my bonus action, I will try to intimidate it.
Okay, use your roll your vicious mockery first.
No, vicious mockery is a wisdom save on their end.
Okay, so what's the modifier on that save?
It's you should beat 13.
No. I mean, what does he use? Wisdom.
He uses wisdom.
Wisdom. Oh, they don't
Yeah.
have a lot of wisdom at all. -1.
I will just say like, I will just look at the goblin and say like, I was going to insult you, but looking at your friends, it's not really necessary.
He rolled a 15. What?
Well, it doesn't. Then it does nothing.
It does nothing?
Yeah, it does nothing.
You just gonna keep looking at you to kind of just say, "That's mean. You're fucked up."
Oh.
Goblin too.
And I
I'll look at the goblin and be
will
like,
look at
"Oh,
them
of
and
course."
say like, well, if you don't, if you don't drop your weapon, you will be much more fucked up by my friends here and like show the bloody mess they made.
Interesting. He take like a 5-foot step that disengaging from Mr. Goliath, and he kinda run, because at this moment there is a horn
Wait.
that you hear. It's like a battle horn. You hear it. Dirt, dirt. The other goblins, or at least what's left of them, the ones that are alive or at least could walk, kinda just ran away, leaving the dead ones.
Okay, well, I'm a fighter, so I have no, my sentinel feat allows me to make an attack even though a character uses disengage.
Oh,
So as he walks out of my range, I just want to grab him.
you grab him.
Yeah, I want to grab him.
That would be a strength check.
So it's gonna be D20 plus strength.
Against my strength checks. So nice. Oh, you rolled a 2. You grab him by the neck.
I'll grab him, and I'll have an adventurous kit. I have like 20 feet of rope. I'll tie him up.
Okay, you do that. I'm gonna take you back to the map, the world map, and go back to there myself.
I look at the Goliath and say, "You can't beat goblins. How are you gonna be useful on this map, this mission?"
Wait, what did you say? I just didn't hear him.
I look at the Goliath and say, "If you can't kill a goblin, well, how are you gonna be useful on this mission?"
Well, let's see. I'll set the goblin down. And then I'll look at him, and I'll just say, okay. Well, obviously, there's been goblin invasions throughout this entire town. You're going to tell me right now, 1, are there any more as we're heading up the road? And 2, where they are. So I don't rip you apart. Okay?
Okay. Me
I
okay
will
with this.
I will help you.
Yeah, I pull out a hand axe, and I'm just holding it under his neck, and I'm just saying, yeah, so tell me where actually where the next ambushes are.
No more ambushes. We were hired.
You were hired?
Yep.
By who?
This gnome.
You were hired. Did he happen to have a book with him?
No, don't know. Small gnome, all gnome look same. He tastes good too.
You ate the gnome after you...
No, they usually tastes good. This one did not eat him because boss said we need him.
Okay. So, yeah, I pick up... I'm like relatively strong. I'll pick up the goblin, and I'll start walking. I'll look for the person we're looking for, and I'll walk up to him if he's next to us.
Do you mean Goldseeker?
Yeah, I'll walk to Goldseeker.
Yeah, the moment you arrive at Goldseeker with your little new friend here, you see him kind of panicking. Say, search the bodies, find where the Timo is.
I'll sit him down, and I'll relay what he's told, and I'll force the goblin to repeat what he said.
Now, actually, Goldseeker is now really pissed. Said, I've been a fool. I took that thing into my house. I fed him. I gave him clothes, and I made him like a son of mine. And he betrays me.
I just look at Goldseeker, and I look at the goblin, and I say, "Is there anything else you want to know?" I was talking to Goldseeker at this point.
Yes, he take a dagger. This dagger look kind of red. The steel on it look red, and he put it on the goblin, and the kind of goblin starts screaming because it's hot, and you see like flames, and say, "Okay, little vermin, tell me where your hideout is, and tell me with that scummy 2-back timing stabbing back. You know what I mean." The goblin is actually really scared and in a lot of pain. He told him that his base of operation is not far from here. It's actually in a patch of forest, couple of miles, like 1 mile away, south from here.
Okay, so I'll pull the goblin away from the dagger and I'll say, so you're gonna lead us there, and you're gonna make us go around all the ambushes that I know you set, all the way towards your keep. I know you set traps. You're gonna tell us where they are. You're gonna help us disable them, and you're gonna do that. And you're not gonna say anything. And after we kill all of your friends, I'm going to let you go. And if you make a noise or tell anyone that we're actually traveling here, or warn any of your friends, I'm going to rip your throat out. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, very clear. But however, he look at you and say, "You don't scare me as much as I'm scared of boss." He actually smiles at you, open his mouth as wide as he can, put his tongue out, and just like bite it off.
Yeah, before he does that, I will grab his lower jaw and stop him from biting.
Give me a dexterity check.
Alright. D20 plus dex. So it's plus 4. 10.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a tie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, I rolled a 10. But since
Should
I'm the
we reroll?
DM, I win.
Okay.
Actually, the goblin kind of start bleeding out really badly, and he laughing maniacally, even though he's missing a tongue. It's like while choking.
Okay, I'll hold.
I want
Ouch.
to try to stop the bleeding.
Too late, too late. The little goblin is down.
Is he just down
He's just dead.
Dead.
or dead?
Well, I'll untie the rope. I'll keep the rope, and I'll throw the goblin to the side.
Said one Gold Seeker said one goblin to worry about in the night. Anyway, since you three have proven to be well enough to handle yourself in a very sticky situation, I'm giving you a special mission. Track that scummy backstabber. Find him. I don't care if you kill him, let him live. Just bring me my book back.
Okay, so it was the goblin that was talking next to you. Okay. So I look at Gold Seeker and I say, "You realize we're walking into the middle of a goblin war, and it's not going to be easy.
We
Do
killed
you have any
more.
supplies?"
We killed more than 20 of them. Goblins usually don't have that much numbers, and especially in these
Goblins
regions.
produce like rabbits.
Yeah,
Good.
but we killed a lot. Do this,
Alright.
and 500 gold for each of you.
I just
So
look at
where was the way again?
I'll look at Gold Seeker and I look at the dead goblin and I look at back at Gold Seeker and I say, "Do you at least have a map to where we have to go?"
Sure. He gave you a map, a compass, and a sack full of rations that will last you for 10 days.
All right.
Cool.
So I guess I'll take the map and the rations begrudgingly, and I'll pass them along, and I'll open up the map and see how far it is.
You know what? I changed my mind. If you find that bastard alive, keep him that way. I'm gonna show him what happened when you betray a dwarf trust.
Question: do you want all of his limbs with him?
Doesn't matter as long as he breed.
Okay.
I will just
also,
look, I will just look at the dwarf and I will just like nice choice.
Nice. Okay. So I'll look at the map. Like, how far is it?
1 mile, there's a patch of forest. It's present on the map right there. So if you start walking now, you'll arrive there somewhere before dark.
I'll look at Gold Seeker and I'll say, "Do you have any horses we can travel with?"
Sorry, most of them are dragging something.
All right. So I'll walk over to the rest of the group and I'll relay what he said to us.
I assume that they were there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, also he told you that if you do this right, he will give you a letter of recommendation, you will be accepted at the guild immediately, no question asked.
Okay.
Also, he told you that when you finish and you find book, find him at that Hagel front town.
Okay. So I'll look, and I'll just be like, okay. I'll just tell everyone what happened, and I'll just... Well, I already told everyone, so I guess I just asked them, like, do you want to do this? This could be really not great.
Are you kidding me? This will be the story of our lives. Let's go.
And then we kill heathens.
All right. I guess we'll pack up everything. We'll look at the caravan one more time and start walking
Okay.
towards...
Before we
forest.
conclude this session, the goblins that you killed, you can loot. However, they have... They have in total 60 copper between them.
Okay.
If you want to
There's
split it
3 of
that.
us, so it's 20 copper for each.
Also, you get 83 XP.
Nice.
When consider the equipment on the goblins, they have crossbows. 3, one of them has a crossbow, but then he uses it. Spears. These spears are basically just a stick with a stone on the top.
Is the crossbow like well made at all?
Nope.
No.
I will still take it.
Okay.
Wait,
Also,
before we leave,
armor.
we leave.
Armor they wearing is basically just patches of leather stitched together with some animal hide on it.
Okay. I'll look around. I'll look to see if any of this is actually like super useful. Great. And none of it's useful probably.
When
Like,
you take,
they'll-
actually, when you take one of them from a body, it's kind of crumble on your hands.
That can't be good. So
Wait, what happened?
Oh yeah, crossbow. That goblin had 20 bolts with a crossbow, so
Nice.
it's a light crossbow to be exact.
Cool.
Anyway,
So,
this conclude our session. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and the ones who watched this also enjoyed. This was Necro Arcane. See you next time.